Man, I appreciate all the love that y'all showing my brother. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the love y'all showing my brother, man. I'm so sorry I haven't been able to post nothing on my page because me posting it on my page, it actually solidifies it. And I'm just not ready to do that yet. You know what I'm saying? I just appreciate all the love that y'all showing my brother. You feel what I'm trying to say? Because he was the one that put me on the map, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he was a good dude, like, you know what I'm saying? On a whole nother level. And I just appreciate all the love y'all showing my brother.
And rest in peace to DMX. Homie just energized the game so much, he brought a whole nother level of tenacity and talent and skill. Dog wordplay. Niggas always talk about his voicing and his aggression. Fuck that, homie. Wordplay, his production, just the whole campaign, the way he, you know, just when he got it. A lot of niggas mourn differently. I believe you should do what he wants you to do, and you should hustle right now. You should go get it right now. X wants you to go get it, nigga. Turn up like he motherfucking did. You did? So let's salute the legend. Let's rep the legend. We'll never let his name die, but let's go get it.
Rest in peace, DMX, man. Rest in peace. Favorite line from any one of his songs, Right Here, Enjoy. I love you, brother.
This is my DMX tribute.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my cool up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here.
Whenever I went through something, it brought me closer to God. And I stayed into something. So now I'm closer to God. But being closer is hard. The attacks get stronger, become much harder to fight, and they last longer. That's what it's always been. Joy with the pain, dark with the light, sun with the rain. With the right perspective, there can be something to gain.
When I was a child growing up listening to DMX, I felt like he spoke for all the young kids because he was speaking from a broken child's place, from anybody that was mentally, physically, or sexually abused. We felt like when we heard him, his passion and his voice, we could bark, we could curse, we could be that by pressing record and play, bootlegging that shit and putting it on your Walkman and going outside and acting like nothing else mattered when you was really getting fucked up or abused in the crib. So when you see people reposting at him and showing him love, don't try to act like it's fake love. People actually feel. I know this shit looks crazy in 2021 because people act like they don't have feelings, but people do. You don't know what point, and especially a song like this, which was one of the songs that really helped me. You understand? And you try to kill yourself when you in elementary school. You understand? So I just want to say rest in peace to DMX. Your service is amazing. You've done your job. And you lived a good life. And we all respect you. Always did and always will.
First things first, to start this thing off, I think it's official if you start us off with a prayer so we can make sure the right spirit is in the building.
Father, please walk us through the bad times as well as the good. May we be heard and understood from the suburbs to the hood. May you judge us by our hearts and not by our mistakes, and see that we get our breakthrough, however long it takes. May you fill that void in our souls that will lay our fears to rest. But there's no way we can live for Jesus when we're living in the flesh. So I pray that you allow our spirits to be born, grow strong, move on, know right from wrong. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Do not love the world or anything in the world. And we know what that means, but listen. We know the distance we need to be away from fire to keep it missing. But that doesn't mean we'll listen. Lord, you take care of fools and babies. Teach women to honor their men and men respect their ladies. But lately, so many of us have gone astray, doing wrong for so long that we forget.
Wise men said to live is to suffer. And to survive, well, that's to find the meaning in the suffering. I remember when I had drama with my mama. She got on some fly, so I split and told her I'ma run away from this home. With bass in my tone, I told her I don't need her, I will be straight on my own. I grabbed my Walkman, my favorite tape, and was gone. The brick city streets ain't the safest to roam, but now I'm homeless, wondering if I'll make it alone. I smoked a blunt to the face and was thrown. I popped in my DMX tape and I zoned, internalizing his prayers, embracing his poems, slipping, falling, can't get up. Started crying because I could relate to this song. Cause I had hit rock bottom too, but watch and do showed me it was possible to persevere and overcome these obstacles. If he could climb to the top, I knew that I could too. His transparency also taught me what not to do. Not abuse pot, rock, and lots of booze, cause it just made matters worse and did not improve his situation. He was a vessel God would use to show me there's a real devil trying to bury me, and tell me I should reject Damien's heresy. Tell me about addiction and its severity, cause once you fall in it, it becomes a hole that's very deep. But I learned more than Satan's schemes. He taught me how to pray, be a man of faith and cling to the Lord. He inspired me to chase my dreams, but to know the love of Christ can't be replaced by things. Rest in peace, DMX. One of my biggest inspirations. I wish I got the opportunity to tell him this myself. My prayers go out to his family and all his loved ones. Rest in peace to Dark Man X, the legend. Thank you for the inspiration. God bless.
In the name of Jesus, let us pray. Father, please walk with us through the bad times as well as the good. May we be heard and understood from the suburbs to the hood. May you judge us by our hearts and not by our mistakes. That we get our breakthrough, however long that it takes. May you feel that born in our souls.
That we can hope for, the most important thing we can hope for, or pray for, or ask for, is that our desires coincide with God's will. Because at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, it's going to be God's will. It's always going to be God's will. You try to understand what his, why he does what he does, and he's going to end up with a headache. Just do the right thing. A time for searching and a time for losing. A time for keeping, a time for throwing away. A time for tearing, a time for repairing. A time for keeping silent and a time for speaking. A time for loving and a time for hating. A time for war, a time for peace. I mean, like I said, it goes back to, you're going to start with a prayer, you're going to do this with a prayer. Yo, there are no words more powerful than the book. And your prayer, your own prayer, will do you a lot better than someone else praying for you. Whoever hasn't given their life to Jesus yet, whoever hasn't surrendered all the way, though there may be some of you who don't know how, I'm going to walk you through that right now. If you're serious about it, you don't got to be serious. If you don't want to do it, don't. Hey, but if you're serious about it, right now, giving your life to the Lord, say it with me.